Hey guys, welcome back to another Sparkle Adventure. Today I'll be showing you another style of flipbook you can make with a flipbook kit. This time I'll be using the Blossom kit that is all pastel and perfect for spring. Now, a flipbook is a fun way to send crafty supplies to a crafty friend or planner friend full of things that they might be able to use in their projects. Now, the Blossom kit is something you can find in my Etsy shop, SparkleAdventureShop, and it has everything that you need in order to make this flipbook right here. In addition to the kit, you'll also need a paper cutter, pencil, ruler, craft glue. Now, I've talked about this one before. This is one that I got from Hobby Lobby that I love because it has this fine point, this tip at the end of it that's perfect for really intricate things that I use a lot in my crafting. So I love this, and I actually think I might need another one. You'll also need scissors. I like to use photo squares as a nice, easy adhesive, but any sort of adhesive that you like will work, like a double-sided adhesive. Washi tape, a ruler. Now for an optional add-on, I used, to do this Happy Spring on the front, I used heat embossing. So these are my stamps, my alphabet stamps, Versamark stamp pad, embossing powder, and the heat embossing tool. But those are totally optional if you don't want to use those. I'm just showing you the tools I used in my project here. So we'll start by opening up our Blossom kit, see what all kinds of goodies are inside. And I will say, not everything you see here is exactly like you may get in your kit, but they all have the same basic things. They just vary in maybe patterns or colors. Alright, so when we first open it up, we see we have some journaling cards and doilies. Some other decorative cards here. A couple pieces of ribbon. And this one is adhesive, so we've got an adhesive ribbon and plain. Some 6x6 decorative pieces of paper. There are 5, and one is a duplicate. So that way if you want to do, cover more, you've got duplicate sheets. So there's our paper. We have 2 envelopes. 2 blank greeting cards. And up at the top are our embellishments. We've got a cute decorative paper clip, some more paper bits, our packet of embellishments. We also have a sheet of vellum. Vellum is so versatile. It's being used in many different ways in flipbooks these days, so I love to provide a sheet of that in the kits. We also have some plain white paper. If you have any sort of need for extra paper, it's provided in your kit. And finally, I also provide a little bubble envelope so that whenever you finish your flipbook, you've got something you can decorate and send it in order to get it to your crafty friend. We're going to take one of our greeting cards and just fold along the crease there. And then take our other one. We're also going to fold this along the crease. But then we're going to cut it in half along that crease. So we've got 2 pieces. We only need one of them, so we'll just set the other off to the side. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut this so that there's 2 pieces, but so that there's a third of it is one piece and the other 2/3 is another part of it. So we need to figure out what the third of it is and cut off the third. And that will give us the flaps inside the book. Alright, so we have 4 inches here. A third of that is 1 1/3. Roughly there. So we're going to go ahead and cut off that third of it. There we go. Perfect. So then we have staggered flaps that will then attach with washi. Now I'm just grabbing a roll of washi that I have at home, but if you purchase the kit, there's an optional add-on where you can buy a selection of washi samples that will go with the colors and patterns of your kit so that you don't have to use any of your own. I'll provide washi that, like I said, matches with your style of kit that you get. But I'm just going to go ahead and take a piece of washi. Alright, so now that our flaps are down, I'll go ahead and take some of these decorative pages and cover the surfaces of our flip book here. So now that our flipbook is covered, I'm going to go ahead and open up our embellishment pack and see what all is in here that we can use to start decorating our flipbook. Love that there. Now I'm going to pull something from my little scrap cup that I keep at my desk. Oh, that's cute. It says, "A sweet story." I like that. Okay, now this fits right here perfectly. So I have to figure out which side we want. I think I like the green side better. Perfection. I'm going to trim off these rounded corners. Like so. So I like the butterfly better than perfection, and the perfection was kind of plain. So this will dress that up a little bit. Perfect. Let's add a vellum doily pocket. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount this piece of doily on a piece of vellum, which will make it more sturdy and it will be able to hold more stuff that way. Alright, so now again, after pressing down firmly on all the sides, the glue has dried and we are able to fill our pocket. We have some more embellishments, but I don't really have anything to use them for. So I think I'm going to take our vellum again and make a little envelope to put on this flap here with the swans. And I'll put these embellishments inside the envelope. Alright you guys, so this style of envelope is going to be slightly different from my last video with the sparkle kit, and I'll show you why. So we're going to cut out two pieces of vellum, and then we'll be folding parts to kind of seal it up. I'll show you as we go. So for the first piece, again, we're going to be cutting out two pieces of paper. But they're going to be different sizes. So for the first one, you'll need 2.5 inches wide by 4.25 inches tall. And then the second one, you'll need 5 inches tall by 2 inches wide. I'll bring that up a little bit closer so you can see. So again, so for your first piece, you'll need 2.5 inches wide by 4.25 inches tall, and then 2 inches wide by 5 inches tall. So pause here if you need to come back to that, or if you need, to keep this on the screen so you can cut those out. I'm going to go ahead and cut these out while you do. Then we have our two pieces, one that's taller and thinner, and the other one that is wider and shorter. So we're going to set the thinner, longer piece on top of the fatter one, but we're going to make sure that it's kind of inside on these three sides. So, because what we're going to end up doing is we're going to take the fatter pieces and fold them over this thin piece and seal it down with glue, and that will seal our envelope. So we want to make sure that there's roughly 1/4 inch on each of the sides, and we'll do 1/4 inch on the bottom. Now this doesn't have to be exact. There we go. And I'm going to grab my metal ruler because I don't have a scoreboard, but I find that using the metal ruler to bend the paper around is really, provides a firm surface. There's our 1/4 inch on that side. And here's our 1/4 inch on this side. Take it up on the bottom as well. So there's those flaps. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're not going to glue it quite yet. We're going to trim down this thin piece at the top so that it has like a closure on it that will then fold over this way. We're going to mark 2 little marks where these flaps are. Okay, now we can take it out and measure the halfway point up at the top. This is a 2-inch piece, so we're going to put a mark at the 1 inch. And then we're going to cut down these 2 sides. So then your piece should look like this, and then you'll take your cutter or paper trimmer and you'll trim along these lines. There we go. So now we're going to put it back in the little flaps there. Then from there, we can then glue. So what I did is I just unfolded it, and I'm going to add glue to the inside of all of these. Alright, so now that the flaps are glued down, we've got an envelope, and then we'll just take our ruler again and fold the flap down. There we have it. So we'll go ahead and fill up our envelope. Then we'll take a piece of our washi. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to take a piece of this ribbon because it is so stinking cute. Here we go. I think I might actually leave this flap blank because I kind of like I like the pattern of it. I think the colors go really well. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave that the way it is. So now we're going to cover the front. And voila! There we have a nice little spring flipbook full of fun bits and goodies for a crafty friend. Thank you so much for following along with this flipbook. Please let me know if you have any questions or if there's anything else you'd like for me to show you about this flipbook or any others. Also, feel free to check me out on Instagram at SparkleAdventures and on Etsy, SparkleAdventureShop, where you'll be able to buy this Blossom kit and many others. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys later. Bye!